Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to TNA. Now, after the doozy that was episode 50, 1 hour and 40 something minutes, I think, we are back into the normal, regular schedule, except I done goofed. I forgot to set the August event, as you can see here. That was Hardcore Justice. We're gonna rename it to Hard Justice because, actually, we're gonna rename it to something good because I don't like Hard Justice as a name. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. How about we call it TNA? TNA. As a tribute to Dusty Rhodes, we're gonna call it TNA Hard Times. So it retains like the hard part of the name, but it changes to Hard Times as a little tribute to Dusty Rhodes. Now we can only schedule it on the day that it'll happen because that's how EWR works. Either that or the first day of the month, and as you can see, I accidentally moved to the second day. So now on, I believe, so Wednesday is the 2nd, so Thursday will be the 3rd, Friday the 4th, Sunday will be the 6th, so 6th. So probably on the 27th or the 20th of August, we will schedule TNA Hard Times. Okay, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be TNA Hard Times either on the 20th or on the 27th. Now let's look at Explosion and let's look at our feuds. Our feuds for Explosion are Hardy versus Mysterio, which is 4-3 for Hardy. Yeah. This is an Impact feud, doesn't matter. Knox versus Blitz, which is 5-4 for Blitz. And Ricochet versus Pentagon, which is 8-6 for Pentagon. Let's check if we can now use Ricochet. Ricochet is now on our roster again. Okay, he is back with TNA. We have 2 debuts set to happen on Explosion. That is Chavo Guerrero and Mercedes Martinez, both coming in as heels to fill the heel side of the roster. And we are going to debut Chavo. How are we going to debut Chavo? Pardon me. We're going to start with an angle. First of all, we're going to explain that CM Punk isn't here, and for that, we will have a 1v1. So AJ Lee, what I imagine is The Rock comes in. He tries to do to CM Punk what CM Punk did to him. And there's a confrontation between him and AJ Lee, right? So, whoops. Because The Rock wants to run Explosion while Punk is away, and AJ Lee is like, no, Punk's smarter than you. He appointed a substitute. I'm the substitute. I will be running Explosion while he handles his problems, and when he's back, he will take over from when he left it, from where he left it. So The Rock is shunned at the gate by AJ Lee. So that's what happens there. What's next? Next we have the debut of Chavo. No, of Mercedes. I'm sorry. And here's how Mercedes is gonna debut. Mercedes is gonna debut after a Kana versus Maria Kanellis match. For no championship. Kana wins cleanly. And the aftermath is a run-in attack on both competitors by Mercedes Martinez. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze soon. Never mind, it's gone. So that's the debut of Mercedes Martinez right there. Now, let's look at our jobbers. Noam Dar. Noam Dar, Andrews, Osprey, Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a debut angle. Debut. There we go. Singles debut. Call out. No. Can he like make an open challenge, I guess? Okay, so it's not very heelish of him to do this, but he's going to debut telling AJ Lee, give me a shot. Give me a shot because I know that I can beat fucking what's his face? Kenta. I know that I'm better than Kenta. I know that I can do it. And AJ's like, Kenta is a top contender. You just arrived here and are asking for a match against one of our main eventers. That's not how it works. You're going to get put into a fatal four-way. Four corners match. It's going to be Chavo Guerrero versus Will Ospreay versus Noam Dar versus Mark Andrews. And if you win, you get to fight Kenta. If you lose, you can't be here because I didn't sign you and I don't remember Punk talking about you, so you're not employed here. So we're gonna employ you for one night to fight these guys. And he pins Will Ospreay cleanly because screw Will Ospreay. For no particular reason, honestly. Oh yeah, Davari and Rebel are unavailable. Taylor Hendricks. Next we have Taylor Hendricks and Natalia and Rose versus Alicia, Tennille, and Nikki Storm. Or Alicia, Marty Bell, and Nikki Storm. Or, where's Jade? Did I fire Jade? Oh no, Jade's here. So Athena, how about Athena, Jade, and Taylor versus Allie. Is Allie back? No. Versus Marty Bell, Sienna, and Nikki Storm. That's the match. Can I remember that? It was Athena, Jade, and Taylor versus Marty, Bell, Nikki Storm, and Sienna. Yes! Yes, it was. Neat. Okay, select title, no title. Can Taylor beat Nikki? Yes, she can. Okay, cleanly. Good. And after that, we have an interview with Ricochet saying that while he was in Japan, he heard that Pentagon had been running his mouth. So he's back to shut him up. But before he can shut Pentagon up, he has a match. And that match is a #1 contenders fatal four-way in the main event of the evening. There you go. Yes, the main event is all the way back there. Elimination. With Jushin Liger, Kenta, Rey Mysterio, and Ricochet. Whoever wins is the #1 contender for the X Division Championship, which will be up for grabs at Hard Times. And the winner is Rey Mysterio. Jushin Liger is the first elimination. Then it's Ricochet and Kenta is the final one. Rey Mysterio by interference because Pentagon interferes. Then we have an angle. 1v1 angle. They are held apart from a brawl, Ricochet and Pentagon. There we go. And at the end of the show, we have a stare down, a confrontation. There we go. Between Ray and Jeff. I have those two segments that I still need to book. And obviously those will go to the Knox Blitz feud. Interview. Single worker. Rebecca Knox. On Lexi Blitz. Continue the feud. And we have a tag team match following that, which is Rebecca and Natalia versus Alicia and Lexi for no championship. And Lexi actually gets to beat Rebecca by cheating. And can they run away? Knox and Natalia get beaten down. The purpose is to continue the feud. There we go. So that's Explosion. Let's start this show. The Rock runs in AJ Lee for an 85% overall rating. They argue for a bit. The Rock says this isn't over and vows to be back soon. Next we have Kana versus Maria Kanellis, which gets a 70 overall. That was also the debut of Mercedes Martinez. Chavo Guerrero debuts. This isn't how that went down. He says that if he can beat those three men, he could fight Kenta, and then if he beat Kenta, he can have a full-time gig here on Explosion. Next we have a 56 overall rating. The match quality really brought it up. Thank you. Jesus Christ. As Chavo Guerrero beats Will Ospreay, Noam Dar, and Mark Andrews. Next, Athena Jade and Taylor Hendricks versus Marty Bell. Nikki Storm and Sienna gets a 52. Ricochet builds up the feud with Pentagon for a 71. 73 for Knox, building up the feud with Lexi. 74 for Knox and Natalia versus Alicia Crawford and Lexi Blitz. The main event match was Jushin Liger versus Kenta versus Mysterio versus Ricochet, which gets a 79 overall. 75 from a Pentagon attack or brawl, actually Pentagon and Ricochet brawl actually. And at the end of the show, we end with a shot of a confrontation between Rey Mysterio and Jeff Hardy. It's 72. Extreme L. First, Jay Lethal wants to fight Carlito. Matt Jackson wants Eric Young. Eric Marius wants Brother Devon. So Jackson, Young, Marius, Devon. Lethal, Colon. So Lethal wants Carlito. Okay. Matt Jackson wants Eric Young. Whoops. Eric Young. And who was it? Marius. Marius wanted Devon. So Lashley and Marius both want Devon. Okay. And they're actually a good team, so that could be something. That could be something for the future. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, let me know what you think in the comments, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in whatever I upload next. Bye!